Hi, everybody. So this is going to be the Khutbah for today. And Nadi, can you remind me, what is a Khutbah?
A speech to remind you of Allah.
Very good. And Yasin, who is Allah? Zaid, who is Allah? Huh? Uh-huh. And who is God, Yasin? What does God do?
He made everything.
Uh-huh. Does he do anything to us?
Yeah.
What does he do to us?
Keeps us healthy.
He what?
Keeps us healthy.
He keeps us healthy? Okay, very good. All right, this is going to be short and sweet, so I need everybody's listening ears to be on, okay? Yeah. Zadie, how big are your listening ears? Okay, show me how big they are with your hands. Okay, Yasin, what about you? How big are your listening ears? They're big? Okay, Nadia, I know you always listen. Okay. Yeah, that's good. Okay. All right. You ready? I think we're ready. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ayyub was a prophet of Allah. He was extremely patient. And let me just remind you guys, I'm going to be asking questions after this. So just keep your listening ears on, like I said.
Wait, can you start from the beginning?
Yeah. I'm going to start over. I am going to be asking questions at the end. Nadi, scoot over to the left so you can be in the camera. No, the other one. The right. Middle. Yeah, scoot over. Ayyub was a prophet of Allah. He was extremely patient. He started out rich and blessed. Then Shaitan was jealous of how grateful he was. So he wanted to prove to Allah that Ayyub really didn't love Allah, but rather he loved the material possessions that Allah gave him. So Shaitan wants to prove to Allah that everyone is evil, just like him. Shaitan asked Allah if he could torment Ayyub and make him sick and take his possessions away. So Ayyub would curse Allah.
What? You mean Shaitan cursing?
Shaitan wanted to hurt Ayyub so that Ayyub would say, I hate you, Allah. You made me sick. Allah agreed. Ayyub lost his money, his family, his friends, and he became very sick. He was still grateful to Allah, and he still loved Allah. One day he called out to Allah and said that he was hurting really badly, and that he still knew that Allah was the most merciful, the most kind. Allah heard his cry and told him to strike the ground, and a spring of fresh water appeared. Ayyub drank from it, and his health got better. He got his family and friends back, and even more money than he had in the beginning. The moral of the story is that Allah will test you to see if you are sincere to Him. Be patient and call out to Him if you are going through something difficult. Never give up on Allah and never let go of Allah and become like Shaitan. Now I'm going to give each person a chance to ask me one clarifying question if they have one. Okay. Zaid, you can go first.
Didn't they say that Allah was a prophet?
Who?
They said at the beginning of the story, the prophet of Allah.
Okay. The prophet of Allah means the same thing as Allah's prophet. So if you say something of Allah, that means that that person belongs to Allah. So if I say the child of Juliet, that would be Juliet's child, right? So if I say, Zaid, are you listening? It's respectful to show eye contact when someone's responding to your question. Okay? Until the question is finished. Okay? So does that clarify for you, Zaid? Okay, Naughty.
When he said he lost his new friends? Does that mean they died and then they came back from the dead?
No, I think what it means is that because he had a certain sickness on his body that was very contagious, so nobody wanted to be around him because they could get sick as well. Yassine, you got your question already, Zayn. You can ask a question, Yassine. If you don't have one, that's fine. Okay. Take your time.
I cheated.
Hmm?
I cheated. I put the jello in the trash.
You put the gel in the trash? Okay. Well, thank you for telling the truth. It's always better to tell the truth, okay, sweetheart? All right. So, no more questions. Now I'm going to ask you a question. If you want to answer this question, raise your hand. I'll give everybody a chance to answer one question. Why did Shaitan want to hurt Ayyub? Yassine, I saw your hand first.
Because he's evil.
Okay, good. That's good. And that's a very good answer. Now let's see, Nadi, what was the rest your answers? You want a different question? Yeah, Zayn?
Because he didn't like Ayyub.
Why didn't he like Ayyub? Okay. Huh?
Okay, he was jealous.
He was jealous. Yeah, that's just evil, jealous. It all goes into the same category. Okay. So, next thing is, let's see. Next question is, who was tormenting Ayyub? Was it Allah or was it Shaitan? Nadi.
Shaitan.
Okay. Did Allah give Shaitan permission to torment Ayyub? Yes or no? Yassine?
Yes.
Okay. Now this is an exploratory question. Why do you think that Allah gave Shaitan permission to torment Ayyub? Nani? Wait a second. You can answer too, but she go first. Go ahead, Nani.
He wanted to see if Ayyub was actually grateful or it was just he just wanted more items.
Good. Okay, Yassine, let me hear your answer.
He let Shaitan do that because he wanted to see if Ayyub would choose the bad person or the good person, and he would make him more sick, and he will do bad stuff to him if he chose.
Okay. Now let's see. Zayd, do you remember to answer this? What happened when Ayyub called out to Allah and said that he was hurting?
He got water.
Good memory. And what happened after he got the water?
What? You hate my eyes?
Huh?
You hate my eyes?
What?
You hate my eyes?
Zayd, I love your eyes. What are you talking about? You were doing something funny.
No, I wasn't.
Okay. Well, the moral of the story is, does anybody want to tell us the moral?
Yes.
Okay, Yassine raised and you can do after him. Day, don't go anywhere. Sit down.
What does the moral mean?
The moral is like, what's the lesson that you can take from this story?
The lesson is to choose the right persons if Satan, and if Allah do something bad to you because you done something bad or didn't do anything, you should still pray and
still be grateful, basically, even if bad stuff happens to you. Yep. Okay, Nadi.
You should be grateful for stuff even if you lose it because you can get it back. That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah. And you know what that reminds me of? It's almost like
I know.
what? It's almost like
I know. Like being nice.
Being nice.
What's that?
Being nice.
Oh.
Um, it's basically like it reminds me of, let's say for example, something bad started happening to you, and at first you try to be patient, but then after a while you get tired of being patient, and then you say, you know what? I don't believe in you anymore, Allah. I'm done with this. That is not acceptable.
Are you crying?
Am I crying? No, I'm not crying. So you see what I'm saying? Like if you're going through something in life, never give up. Just already know that no matter whatever happens in your life, you're never going to give up on Allah. And also know that eventually, if bad things do happen, eventually it is going to turn around for you if you hold on to Allah during the time. And the last point is that bad things will happen to you. It's not going to be that bad to the point where it's just crazy, but because Allah says He doesn't put anything on anyone that they cannot bear. So it's not going to be something that is just completely impossible for you to deal with. But He is going to test you because He tests everyone that claims to believe in Him. So if you claim to believe in Him, you might think that, oh yeah, I believe in Allah. You know, I'm going to do this. I'm going to just be like, oh my God, Allah, please let me do it.
Doesn't he already know?
Doesn't He already know what?
If you believe in Allah?
Yeah, that is a good point, Dave. He does know, but we're here on this earth. So we have to go through the motions of life.
What if you don't always
Stupid.
cry?
I wasn't crying, honey.
Your eyes are watering.
Well, maybe I'm emotional because of the beautiful message, but I don't believe I was crying. But I do see my eyes are a bit watery. Thank you for noticing that, my dear. Wait, yes, we're going to finish in a minute. What?
Nothing. I didn't say you're not patient for another man.
I'm not patient for another man.
Are you ever?
How am I not patient?
Because you already are talking to cut the camera.
Yes, because I can talk to them. That's how I'm gonna get to know them.
Oh no.
Oh Lord. You want a lesson on how dating works? Okay, let me just finish this video up.
I'm not dating.
All right, thank you everyone. Goodbye. I'm not.
Bye guys.